Today is Saturday, April 16th. We have a light topic for you today because spring is here, and for many people, that means it's time for spring cleaning. A recent survey from the American Cleaning Institute found nearly 80% of American adults do some form of spring cleaning every year. But let's be honest, it can be daunting or feel pointless if we can't keep the place clean the rest of the year. So we hope today's interview will give you a solid strategy and some inspiration to make it all feel a little more doable and a little less stressful. I'm talking with the expert known as Clean Mama. Her real name is Becky Rapinchuck, and she was on the show a few years ago as well. She's the founder of cleanmama.com and regularly shares her advice with more than 750,000 followers on Instagram. Today, you'll learn how to set yourself up for spring cleaning success and how to keep a cleaner, less cluttered home, the kind that will make you feel more relaxed 365 days a year. Welcome to the Newsworthy Special Edition Saturday, when we sit down with a different expert or celebrity every Saturday to talk about something in the news. Don't forget to tune in every Monday through Friday for our regular episodes, where we provide all the day's news in 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. It's now time for today's Special Edition Saturday. Becky, thank you for joining us here on the Newsworthy once again.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So I know you revamped your cleaning routine because you said you were tired of devoting entire weekends to housekeeping, and I feel that. What changes did you make, and what difference did it make for you?
I revamped it when I was in my 20s. It doesn't really matter the size of your house or how many kids you have. It's just that routine and knowing what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, I think was what was really helpful for me. I'm now cleaning with intention and cleaning it with more of a system in mind, and it just makes it so much easier.
And I know part of that is doing a little bit on a daily basis instead of saving it for the weekend, right?
Correct. Every day I do 5 daily tasks, just simple things that you probably do already or know you should be doing, like making your bed. I do a load of laundry every day, do a little bit of decluttering daily, wipe the counters, and check the floors. So I'm not vacuuming daily, but if I do see a pile or like dog fur or crumbs or anything like that, then I take care of that on a quick sweep or a quick vacuum.
So when you're keeping up on a daily basis, does spring cleaning mean anything to you? Does it exist for you?
Yeah, that is when I do those deep cleaning tasks that you might feel like, when should I be doing this? When should I be cleaning windows? When should I do baseboards or cleaning blinds or curtains, drapes, like those old-fashioned sort of cleaning tasks?
Especially when it comes to spring cleaning and some of the deep cleaning tasks, it can feel a little bit daunting. So do you have any tips for our listeners about how to make it less intimidating or overwhelming?
Finding a list. I have some on my website, a list of different spring cleaning tasks. You can choose which ones you want to do. And if you set aside a little bit of time every day or every week, even if it's 15 minutes and you just tick things off that list, you'll get to them. And sometimes with spring cleaning, it's also a little bit therapeutic too. So you can find that while you're cleaning, it feels good. Your home feels better. You feel a little bit lighter. You can open up those windows and we have more light in the day. Everything just kind of feels like a fresh start, and adding that spring cleaning in is helpful too.
Yeah, and there are actually mental health experts who say decluttering and cleaning can actually make you feel better. Like research has shown that. And I know another tip you give people is to set a timer. Can you explain that?
Yeah, I find that setting a timer is helpful because you have a designated start and finish point. With kids, it's helpful to set a timer and just say, okay, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, we're going to clean up everything we possibly can. You're going to move faster. You're going to have a little bit of a motivation. It's proven that when you have a certain amount of time to get something done, you'll probably get it done in that amount of time versus saying, oh, I want to clean out that closet this week, just having it kind of out there. But if you say, I'm going to spend 30 minutes on my closet, I'm going to set my timer, I'm going to do that today, you'll get that actually accomplished. Whereas if you just have it out there, it's not going to get done.
To help our listeners who are just getting started and may want to prioritize some things, how would you say to get started? Maybe a most important area of the home that they should focus on first?
I always say start with the kitchen. Having a clean kitchen sink is really helpful. So I would say hand wash your dishes if you don't have a dishwasher. Put your dishes in the dishwasher if you have one. Do that tonight. Wipe off your counters. Put some dim lights on so that it feels homey and cozy. Close that kitchen for the night and realize how good that feels just at the end of the day. And then in the next day, when you get up and you see that clean kitchen, you know you don't have a stack of dishes to deal with in the morning. That will have an impact on your day. I will race myself in the morning with my coffee and unload that dishwasher as quickly as I can while my coffee's brewing. And that way the dishwasher is empty for breakfast dishes, lunch dishes, dinner dishes. And then you can kind of start that pattern again. But it's just getting in that habit of the little things. If the kitchen feels too overwhelming and daunting to you, I would suggest every day for a week to make your bed and just add that in, and that's it. So make your bed. Once you have that rolling with your day, then add another task on. So you could do a 10-minute declutter every afternoon or evening when you get home from work and add that to making the beds. And then when you have that kind of mastered, then you can add another one. It doesn't have to be all at the same time. You don't have to have everything done. Not every day is going to run perfectly, but you'll definitely see with those little steps, little things that you add on, it makes it just so much easier. And it's going to have an effect on your overall, the way that you feel about your home and the way that you feel about your day.
Still ahead, how best to delegate chores to others in your household so the work doesn't always fall on you. Plus, strategies for that dreaded but necessary task, cleaning out your closet. That's coming up. But first, let's take a quick break to thank our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Pampers. As you know, researching is a big part of my job. So now, as a parent, I find myself researching, maybe a little too much, about everything I give my baby. So let me save you some time and energy and share a little bit about the diapers I've been using for my baby. Pampers Cruisers 360 Fit is Pampers' best fit and protection for an active baby. So I appreciate avoiding a wrestling match at every diaper change because Cruisers 360 Fit is quick and easy to pull on and quick and easy to take off with these easy tear sides. Also, it has a 360 gap-free fit, so it's super soft and stretches really nicely around my baby's waist. Plus, these diapers lock wetness away from skin for up to 12 hours, which helps to keep my baby's skin healthy, even while we all sleep through the night, at least most nights. And this next part is really important to me as well. Pampers Cruisers 360 Fit is hypoallergenic, so it's free of elemental chlorine bleaching, parabens, and latex. You can buy in-store, look for the Pampers Cruisers 360 Fit, and download the Pampers Club app today to start earning rewards with every diapers and wipes purchase. Thanks as well to our sponsor, Indeed. I know because you listen to this show that you like to have all the best information quickly. So when it comes to hiring for your next open position, you need a hiring partner that'll help you find quality candidates and fast. So if you're hiring, you'll want to turn to Indeed. With Indeed, you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Indeed is with you every step of the way, so you can find talent using tools like Indeed Instant Match, assessments, and virtual interviews. With virtual interviews, Indeed saves you time. You can message, schedule, and interview top talent seamlessly all in one place. And you know we're all about saving time around here. Also, Indeed's data shows that with Indeed Instant Match, more than 90% of employers get quality candidates as soon as they sponsor their job post. So start hiring right now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/newsworthy. This offer is valid through April 30th. Go to Indeed.com/newsworthy to claim your $75 credit before April 30th. Indeed.com/newsworthy. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Okay, now back to our conversation. I think people with kids and or pets deal with the most messes, right? So can you ever really keep up entirely?
The messes never do go away, and you always are having to clean up after yourself, other people in your home, pets, whatever it may be. And when you realize that it's a constant, it's just part of life, you put into place some very specific guidelines and things that you do on a daily basis. I just think it makes it so much easier.
So you're not trying to be perfect, have the perfectly clean home every single second.
Oh, no, absolutely not. That's the other thing that I really like about it is I can say, okay, this bathroom on Saturday looks a little bit rough, but I don't have to clean it on Saturday because I know I'll clean it on Monday because that's the day that I clean bathrooms. So I'm not feeling like I need to spend any time, any other day of the week cleaning something because I know I will get to it, knowing that just little cleanups every day, those daily tasks are what really kind of keep everything rolling and feeling clean most of the time.
And if you live with other people, you don't want to be the only one doing some of these chores. So how do you recommend delegating chores, whether it's older kids or spouses, without starting conflict at the same time?
I find that the best way to do that is to just say, hey, we're going to clean up the kitchen. Let's do this together. If people in your family don't know what to do, you can say, hey, why don't you do the dishes and bring those dinner dishes over to the counter and stack them up. Delegate to someone else that why don't you wipe down the table. Clean the kitchen is one large task, but there are many little tasks that are within that. So if you can break that up and delegate so that everyone has a job or everyone has something to do, that just makes it so much more helpful and it makes it easier for everyone.
When you're decluttering, or maybe a spring cleaning task is to clean out your closet, how should you go about deciding what to keep versus what to donate or throw out?
My rule of thumb is if I haven't worn it for a year and I don't see myself wearing it in a certain amount of time, I'm going to donate it. If it doesn't fit, too big, too small, whatever it is, I donate it. And I do the same thing with kids. When they outgrow something, we pass it on. So whether it's being passed on to a cousin or a younger sibling, if you're having a hard time trying to decide what to keep, I recommend turning your hanger backwards. If you don't use that item in like 6 weeks, a month, a short amount of time, then any hangers that have not been turned, donate them, or you can sell them. There's so many different ways that you can let go of those clothing items, shoes, whatever. But if they're just taking up space in your closet, gathering dust, it's not worth holding on to.
Do you do anything at the change of seasons, like pull out the sweaters and then put them back into storage so that you only have the things you're actually wearing during that season? Or do you kind of have everything in your closet at once?
We have everything out, but I have it divided by type. So short sleeves are together, long sleeves are together, pants are together. But sometimes I think it would be helpful to switch clothes out because then you are paring those things down twice a year seasonally. But if you're keeping just those basics, you're always having to look through them and touch them and make sure that they are things that are worthy of keeping.
Any final thoughts or just something you want to leave our listener with about the cleaning process?
Yeah, I would suggest not taking it too seriously and realizing that it is just dirt. It's not as difficult as it might feel on the onset. Just doing a little bit every day, you're going to get into some kind of a routine. The more you clean and reap those rewards for cleaning, how it makes you feel, how your house looks, that you can find things, that you are able to sit down and relax over a weekend or go do something more fun than cleaning, you'll see that it actually does make a lot of sense to do a little bit every day.
Well, thanks to Clean Mama, Becky Rapinchuck, for sharing her advice and quick tips with us today. For more of her strategies and cleaning lists to keep you on track, check out the links in our episode notes. As always, be sure to join us again for our regular episodes. Our daily 10-minute news roundups are available every weekday beginning at 4 a.m. Eastern. We'll be back on Monday. Until then, have a great weekend.